after he finishes the message to the churches, he says to John, John, come with me. Come on up here. And John looked up, and there was the door open to heaven. I just think that Jesus was saying, if you think you have seen something, I want to show you something that's going to be so exciting and so terrifying, you will hardly believe it. John, come on up here. Come on up here. And John is taken up into heaven, and he walks into the throne room of grace. And ladies, it's not like anything you have ever seen before in your whole life, because there, sitting on the throne, is God, high and lifted up. If you will turn to chapter 4, he says, and there was a throne standing in heaven, and one sitting on the throne, and he was sitting like jasper stone and sardius in appearance, and there was a rainbow around him that was like an emerald. And then we have 24 thrones, and on those thrones are elders in white robes with crowns on their heads. And there are 4 living creatures, 4 animals with unusual appearances and many eyes and wings. And they are all worshiping the Most High God. It is a picture of majesty. And in chapter 4, you will see that it is an incredible chapter of worship, because the elders and the 4 living creatures and all of the angels are worshiping with great joy God Almighty. As you're reading that in your study, do not miss the times of worship. Now something unusual happens. God has a scroll in his hands, and the question is asked, who is worthy to unseal the scroll? And there's silence, and no one comes forward. And John must have known that it was terribly important to open that scroll, because he begins to weep. And he's not just crying a few tears. He says he is greatly weeping because he wants the scroll to be open. And a voice says to him, don't worry, John. Don't worry, because there is one who can open the scroll. And he turns, and there is a lamb as if slain, Jesus Christ. And he comes forward, and he takes the scroll, and he opens the first seal on the scroll. And there we have a picture of Christ being commissioned, and the first seal of judgment is now open, and things are going to start to roll, because God is finally going to judge the evil that has taken place for thousands and thousands of years, and the battle will begin.